Hello again, I'm Coyote Jack, and yes, despite I know that the Xbox gave life to that or like stream series. Still, when I read shit like this, it just kind of puts me in the perspective that I'm set on that Xbox didn't deserve Itagaki, and just look at this. So Reese seasons shared his peace of mind. We also have an HR problem. We have employees writing directly to Bill Gates saying this does not match the values of the company. Imagine how much worse this will be in 2025. All this Western then saying rest in peace Itagaki will report him for quote unquote created an unsafe work environment. And yes, I know that was into a short conclusion. Let's read this because this one Akasumi's body pillow almost destroyed Xbox's reputation. Excuse me, what? How the fuck? How the fuck is that possible? No, and even nowadays, when a lot of normies are jumping on the otaku culture, still, you are seeing it. You are fucking seeing it. How they also buy those body pillows. But continue on because what we're going to read here probably from the ones that were strong fans from Itagaki, and there still are because they enjoyed the original stuff that he created. Yeah, probably this is going to piss you off. So let's start here. So from Oiran Drive, Mike Fisher, former general manager of marketing at Xbox, recounts that during his time in Japan trying to improve the console's reputation, I'm going to hold it, he was tasked with developing a strategy that would appeal to dead or alive fans in that part of the world. The answer? And translucent blue Xbox, nice. Dead or Alive 3 and Dead or Alive Extreme, nice. Had already done decent business for Xbox in the region, so it made sense to cater for fans of the franchise with something a bit unique. And for Japan, it's more of the same, which is I don't have problems with it. I don't have fucking problems with it. Japan doesn't have fucking problems with it. I also enjoy that series. But let's continue, because let's see what it goes next. Kasumi's default costume was blue, so we're going to do a limited blue edition console for Japan. We also needed a little added value gift. We're looking at everything. Do we put it in like a photo album book of the girls of the game? That would have been a smart thing to do. Yes. One of the members of my team, Mr. Yamauchi, says, "Oh, I got this idea for a Dakikamura large body pillow sold in Japan, often featuring sexy images of a hugging pillow." And those one are pretty good. Yeah, I would like to buy one of those, but they don't have what I want to have. Embracing, just saying, and they're kind of expensive. Continue on. The pillows were cheap to make. Ah man, nowadays they're overselling that as an expensive stuff. But continue on. So Fisher's greenlit the idea without telling anybody back at Microsoft North American headquarters. Yes, at this point, hey, we are doing this for the sake of the Japanese market. Don't bitch about it. But continue on. After an article criticizing the pillow, yes, the how do Romanian bees refers to those fuckers? The smear merchants. Yes, the fucking smear merchants. Oh, I'm referring to those as game urinalists, just like Ranging on the Eagle does, because yeah, he gave me the idea. Hearing his videos, yeah, these fuckers. And it's not something new. Gaming was co-opted by those fuckers, but their influence was not so big. But because people were retarded enough to believe them, we are seeing this shit. We are seeing how far they have gone, and we have to rely on alternatives like indie and PC market to give us the stuff that we want, or mobile if you're playing gacha games. Because yeah, that article, yes. Fisher's phone rang. I get a call from Redmond. and it's the intern head of Xbox Japan. And he's like, Mike, I'm hearing these crazy rumors. I'm sure there's nothing to them. But before I shut it down, you're not making a love pillow, are you? I'm thinking, oh shit, oh shit, oh shit. And I say, well, I wouldn't call it a love pillow. He says, oh shit. I ask, do we have a PR problem? And he says, oh, we got a PR problem. We also have the HR problem. Do you see where this is heading? So, everyone listening, because yes, you were one of those that played Dead or Alive games. How do you feel hearing this one that, hey, we even have streams too for the Xbox 360, but they were already so bitch about it despite that Japan already had their own culture in mind. And they already were set on, hey, if you want to appeal to the Japanese market, you do this because it's the Japanese market. If the West gets so bitch about it, give them something else. But calling the HR, what the fuck does a fucking HR has to do in any of this? Right? They are these fucking corpos, man, are drooling retards giving power to HR, and it's no wonder that what we have seen. Just look at all the Japanese companies already westernized, and also the West, how brain rotted it is. So continue on. So he said, we have an HR problem. We have employees writing directly to Bill Gates saying this does not match the values of the company. The fucking Karenism here, man. Karen mindset as a whole. Hey, do you know that this guy is actually going to make you money? He's racist. Oh, do you know that this guy is going to bring you a lot of revenue and a clear wide open to the Japanese market? Is trying to appeal to the Japanese market with a Gunner shit. Well, before they were calling it Gunner. Yes, this one. Man. So they were afraid of success because the fucking Karens, they were already there at Microsoft. And they didn't have that much of an influence. But nowadays they have all, and they are just draining what is remaining of the already metastasis fested cancer corpse. But let's continue. As you might imagine, Fisher's first reaction was panic, and he told his staff in Japan to cancel the bill of. Oh man. He was reminded in no uncertain terms that he would have to deal with Tomonobu Itagaki, the rockstar-like creator of the series. Itagaki has got the leather jacket and the long hair and the funny dark glasses, Fisher recalls. He asks, what are you talking about? You're not going to do this. I tell him it's not like it's written in the contract, and he says, let me tell you something. Oh, so Itagaki steps in here. I didn't want to do business with you guys to start with because of his reputation of being legalistic on everything. I did this deal with you because I trusted you. This is what we committed to. This is what we agreed to. I promise my fans, and you're not going to make me back out. Yes, a promise to those fans that they were so into this. Imagine that this Tagaki had a high honor at the end of all of this. Yes, he was the Arthur Morgan, your masters, but from Japan, leading with high honor here. He he said, yes, this is for my fans. And, well, how it ended. This was going all the way to Bill Gates. Robbie was very focused on protecting Microsoft's values and integrity. Hey, so you know who is this fucking Karen, man? You know who this fucker tried to give a voice. Nobody's that they will not bring any sort of value to the company. Imagine my shock with that. And to continue on, he wasn't happy about the situation. Finally, he goes, I guess we either in the game businesses or we're not. You put some more clothes on her, I take the hit on this side. So, oh man, it could have been skimpier, like with the stream series, but yeah, well. Xbox got its Kazumi pillow and the rest is history. The irony is that had Fisher not stood his ground, then the outcome for Xbox in Japan wouldn't have been massively different. Oh, it could have been ended. Japan, Xbox could have died at this point. No, no joke. In Japan, they will say, fuck you, we are going to still stick into PlayStation and Nintendo. And yeah, and considering how Xbox is in the worst state there is in current year, that the all rest of the companies, excluding Valve because those guys are doing absolutely well. They keep winning by doing nothing. But when Xbox does something, it's to fuck up the customers. Huh, man. Huh, what a shot, right? Well, at least he managed to keep Tomonobu Itagaki happy. Man, yes, Itagaki say, yeah, you are not going to back down on this. And this is the body pillow. This Kazumi. No, what else you can get some of those customized.